So a quick video review for this fragrance right here. This is by Franck Olivier and it's called Sun Java Rose Oud. I noticed that it's not really talked about much in the fragrance community, and I noticed that there is not much videos about it on YouTube, so I decided to talk about it a little bit this time. Maybe in the future I will give it a full length and much more detailed video, but for now let me just give you my ideas about it. It is definitely a fragrance that's inspired by this fragrance right here. This is Mancera Rose Vanille, and the resemblance is quite obvious. And one thing I want to mention as well about fragrances from Franck Olivier, they are really affordable. They are a great bang for your buck. I mean, if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend much on designer or niche fragrances, you might find your go-to fragrance in this company, Franck Olivier. And yeah, I mean, if you're also on a budget and don't want to spend too much or a lot on Mancera Rose Vanille, maybe this one can be a good alternative for it. And it is definitely, it smells so much like it, even though there is some slight differences, but they are very, very minor. I would say that this one is much more fruitier and less mature than Mancera Rose Vanille that we have right there. And yeah, but when it comes to the longevity, the projection, the sillage, they are pretty close, I would say. Yeah, Mancera definitely lasts much longer, maybe 10 hours, 12 hours, even 4 days. This one can last you like 7 hours, up to 10 hours maximum. And the projection is very good for the very first 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. It depends on how many sprays you spray from it. And as I said, it has slight differences. It is less mature than Rose Vanille, and also when it comes to the quality, I'm not saying that it has bad quality. The quality is actually very, very nice with this one. And but then there is a special, or let's say a quite obvious difference between Rose Vanille, Mancera, and this one right here. This one feels also much more denser, much more thicker. It feels like an eau de parfum, while this one kinda really just a little bit feels maybe like an eau de toilette, even though it's mentioned right here that it is an eau de parfum concentration. Great alternative for Mancera Rose Vanille. Rose Vanille can go for like $80 to $130, while this one you can find it for like $35 for 100 or let's say for a 75 ml size bottle. And it's pretty good for this time of the year, for the fall, for like around Christmas time, the end of the year, and also the winter. Beautiful scent. It smells really good, a great compliment getter. It is definitely for both sexes, just like Rose Vanille that we have right there. It is definitely unisex, and I'm not gonna say that it leans more to the women's side or to the men's side. It's up to you to find out about it and see how it works with your skin. But as I said, when it comes to the longevity, the performance is very, very nice, very satisfying, and the scent is beautiful, a great compliment getter. And if you're looking, I mean, if you're on a budget and looking for a great alternative for Rose Vanille, this is definitely your go-to.